Hi, Thomas. We are Team 4, and today we will be talking about our NLP simulation. As a team, we wanted to understand how the students in our cohort felt about doing classes online and how that affected their personal and dating life. I'll be passing it on to Juan to start talking about the insights that we discovered.
Hi. So for this NLP simulation, we create a frequency chart where we can figure and we see that the most common words were class, online, social media, concentration, routine, change, and apps, and what they were. Because we and for social media, we asked if social media was a common distractor and which social platform do the students use the most. So we did a correlation pairwise, and we found that Instagram is the most common social media that the students use. We see that they are highly correlate with dating, with change, and with hoodies, with Instagram and with Facebook. We've found quite similar results with the just about the distraction prepared message. They use like the word message. It's highly correlated with distraction, and it's one of the common distraction in classes. So I'm going to pass to Deborah. She's going to explain dating apps.
To get a better understanding about our classmates, we asked them how they would describe themselves on dating apps, since most of the students interviewed rely on online dating applications to meet new people due to COVID. Our first word correlation that we ran was with the word dating. After running the code, we saw that social media, Instagram, apps, and not anymore were some of the words that had stronger correlation with the word dating. Because of that, we can assume that most of the students interviewed use different social media platforms or dating apps for dating. Some students did answer that they do not date anymore because they are either in a relationship or do not prefer online dating. The next word correlation that we ran was with the word apps. What was interesting to see with this correlation is that apps had a strong correlation with the words dating and social and media. For analysis purposes, this is interesting to see because these words had strong correlations in the first word correlation as well. This means that in our survey, students either use social media or actual dating apps to meet new people. And this is why at the end, our third word correlation was with the word person. The reason why we decided to use that word is because in our survey, most people describe themselves in third person. Some of the adjectives that were used to describe oneself and had strong correlations with the word person were the following: communicator, handsome, fun, busy, humble, amazing, positive, social, adventurous, or nice. And then we ran a Ngram network analysis just to see if our analysis kind of had a backup. So we saw that the words app, social, and online had the most connections within the Ngram network, which means that the word correlations that we ran earlier do have strong correlations with each other because, as you can see, some of the words are repeated within the clusters. I'll be passing it on to Josine now, who will be talking about the morning routines.
To understand how Zoom University changed students' daily morning routine, we created the survey question on how the morning routine changed by taking the Zoom University. We did two correlation diagrams with the word morning and the routine. We see some of the interesting correlation like 5 minutes later breakfast. Some of our survey takers said when during Zoom University, they could wake up later and have their breakfast during the class. Correlation with word routine, like nothing, we see some of our survey takers that their morning routines do not change at all. There are some adjectives that describe their morning routine, like cozy and amazing. Now I'm passing to Sushimasri to talk about our prediction.
For our prediction analysis, we decided to go with the naive Bayes framework and we split the data into two parts in the ratio of 90:10. 90% of our data was assigned to training data and 10% was used for testing data. When we ran the code to understand our prediction, the results showed that 2/3 of the people do not like Zoom University and 1/3 prefer Zoom University. By this, we understand that majority of the people do not like online classes and prefer in-person classes. With this, we conclude our presentation. Thank you for watching Team 4 in representation of Zoom University to understand the likability and preferences of online classes or in-person classes.